Hello, good afternoon everyone. You are watching A Voice with Shahjahan.
China, you came here without our consent, supported our enemies. Helped Pakistani military in wiping our villages. But now it's our turn. Baloch Liberation Army guarantees you that CPAC will fail miserably on Baloch land.
The United States on Tuesday officially designated Pakistan's BLA, which is known for as Balochistan Liberation Army, and its armed wing, the Majid Brigade, as a foreign terrorist organization. 12th August 2025, the Washington Post said the group is responsible for deadly attacks in Balochistan, including a train hijacking carrying 300 passengers in March and killed 31 people. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said in a statement that 12th August of action taken by the Department of State demonstrates Trump administration's commitment to countering terrorism. And Balochistan is the one of largest province of Pakistan in terms of area, but however it is scarcely populated and most economically deprived province in the country. US first labeled BLA as a terrorist group in 2019, and now it has formally designated the group as a foreign terrorist organization. A move analysts say will tighten scrutiny of its supporters in the US and Europe. The designation coincides with a visit to Washington by Pakistan's Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir. It also comes less than 2 weeks after US and Pakistan signed a trade agreement expected to allow American funds to help develop Pakistan's largely untapped oil reserves in resource-rich Balochistan province and lower trade tariffs for Islamabad. It said the talks were co-chaired by the Nabil Munir, Pakistan's Special Secretary for the United Nations, and Gregory Logarfo, the US State Department's acting coordinator for counter-terrorism. The ministry said both sides stressed need for effective strategies against threats from BLA and Pakistani Taliban. Syed Mohammad Ali, an Islamabad-based security analyst, said the designation of BLA and its Majid Brigade fighting wing follows Munir's visit to the US. Ali said, and I am quoting him, the designation indicates a major policy shift by the Trump administration towards South Asia and highlighting the growing role of military diplomacy and deepening bilateral cooperation on counter-terrorism, and showing that Washington shares Pakistan's security concerns about Baloch insurgents. And he said the change also shows that the US values stability in Pakistan and its oil and gas-rich Balochistan province. Meanwhile, there was no immediate comments from Balochistan nationalists and separatist groups. Balochistan has long been the scene of insurgency, mostly blamed on groups including the key outlawed Baloch Liberation Army as a foreign terrorist organization. Separatists in Balochistan have opposed the extraction of resources by Pakistani and foreign firms and have targeted Pakistani security forces and Chinese nationals working on multi-billion-dollar projects related to CPEC, which is China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. And more recently, on 20 March, Baloch separatists carried out an audacious attack on GPA Gwadar Port Authority complex and the facility considered an important part of $62 billion CPEC China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. The sensitive site hosted security and intelligence forces and a residential area. Dawn published on 21st March, according to the Pakistani military's ISPR, Inter-Service Public Relations, the attack was thwarted and 8 militants were killed, while 2 armed forces personnel lost their lives during the attacks, the Express Tribune Pakistan published on 20 March. Since 2018, Baloch insurgents have carried out 4 suicide attacks, including 2 by women, and 3 of these have targeted Chinese nationals. In 2018, a suicide attack hits a bus carrying Chinese engineers working in Delhi, Balochistan, Delhi, Pakistan, published on 12th August 2018. The engineers were working on the Sendek project, which is a joint venture between Pakistan and China to extract copper and gold. In August 2021, a young suicide bomber also attempted to attack on Chinese nationals in Gawadar, and Pakistan Today published on 20 August 2021. While Chinese nationals only got minor injuries and 2 children were killed in the attack and 3 other people got wounded. And the first female suicide bomber was Shari Baloch, also attacked on a bus carrying Chinese teachers. Those were teaching Chinese language at Karachi University Confucius Institute. BBC published on 26th April 2022, and there have been plenty of suicide attacks carried out by the BLA. But for till now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.